Hey, this is Nate. This is to all my followers. First of all, I want to thank you for all following me in my music, um, and my stories along my journey. It's been quite a battle of what I've been put through. I lost my home, literally, because they deemed me not a tenant over at 605. Then, after I was tortured with no fridge, no stove, I had cockroaches, gnats, bed bugs, and everything else in my place. They were refusing treatment because they're saying I'm not the tenant. I have audio evidence and everything that I've been through. Still, the tenant board didn't look at me as a tenant, even after the fact that I paid my last hydro bill even before I left. The point of this is the world is in chaos right now. And if us as the people don't stand up for our rights, the government's just going to push us along and along and along. And they don't give a shit. They just want to be rich. They don't care if a cat, a human being, a single mother, a single child, doesn't matter the case. A single parent, a homeless case, they don't care about us. They only care about their pockets, and it's terrible. What I went through is like literally I was tempted by Satan himself, guaranteed. From losing my home on March 21st, and when I left, because the sheriff was coming to get me out, I had no choice. I had 3 luggages, like 3 duffel bags, big size, and a suitcase, and a cat carrier. And my cat's pretty heavy. He's a big boy. And I had nowhere to go sitting at Subway. And I wanted to give up. I was going to take my life, but I didn't. Because I believe that I have to stay strong for Leo and me. So therefore, I kept on pushing through. I kept on having my faith and believing in God that things will work out, that I will find a home, that we will prevail all these lies, all these misleading information and everything through the government screwing me over and taking my home, and 605 torturing me and throwing rocks through my window and threatening me and briefing confidentiality and so much more when I'm actually a hero. And I saved the building from burning to the ground and so much more. Here I am with my cat in the freezing snow the first night of being homeless, nowhere to go. Setting up a tent, trying to stay warm, and I almost froze to death inside my tent.
Dang.
And I just thank God for keeping me alive, and the story that I'm going to be sharing with all of you, because Satan tried to grab my heart, and I swear he didn't, and he's not going to get any of yours. Together, if we are the public, we can stand together against this government and all the wrong it's done. So my album will be being released on Spotify and iTunes very shortly, including the songs where my mother is now struggling with cancer in the brain. Not even after I got hit by a car 28 days before I was evicted from my unit and I almost died at 40 clicks. My mother's now struggling with cancer. So I'm asking all of you to help me and support my mother, myself, and a million others. Because if you were to help me download my songs, the money would go to a patent design where I made an ingenious hat look and some other designs, because I'm a developer and I'm an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And I'm an inventor, and I love to change the world to the best as I can. So if you can help me and support me with my downloads, I promise you the songs that I wrote will dear and touch one of your hearts. At least one. As long as we save one life for one song that I wrote, it's worth all of it. So my mother also wrote poetry, and she's dedicating me all her poems, and I'm going to turn all her poems into songs for her, because she's going to be losing her life probably within 15 days tops. So my buddy and I, Tom, you want to say
folks?
Yeah, Tom and I, he's driving me down and to go see my mom. So stay tuned. We'll see you soon.